What's up, guys? Daminator 1, 2, and 2. It's another hot day here in New York City, so I figured I would just do the little screen grab cop-out video for you guys today instead of the green screen and all the stuff and the hot lights and all the other hooey. I just can't do it, guys. It's just way too hot. But one of my subscribers, one PervertMonkey, sent me his rank 10 train deck. So let's check it out. Alright, this is rank 10 trains. As you can see, it's pretty standard with your Night Express Knight, your Heavy Freight Duracrane, and your Express Train Trolley Ollie, and Ruffian Rail Car. There's some other fun stuff in here, like, you got your limiter removal of double attacks, Foolish Barrel to mill, you got card D and Max C for all the draws, your little Forbidden Chalice, which combos really well with Night Express Knight to send him back up to 3,000 attacks. Same thing with your Skill Drain, and you got some Call Haunts here to bring stuff back and all those other hooey, as well as the new Revolving Switchyard that we just got out of the Dark Illusions, along with Duracrane, I suppose. But there is one little problem with the deck. And it's not the lack of Superior Dora, because we just got that as well. It's actually Night Express Knight. Night Express Knight is currently not legal in the TCG, even though we do have a print of it. I believe it's because, and don't quote me on this, it was actually a video game promo in Europe only. So it's like the reverse of Quasar, because Quasar was a V-Jump promo for us, so we could totally use it, but then Europe couldn't, even though we're both TCG. I don't get it. I don't plan to try to understand it. I think it's stupid. There's nothing stopping us from ordering one on eBay. It's expensive, but it does make the deck technically not TCG legal, especially over here, which is dumb because this thing's actually pretty much integral to the deck because it's a normal summonable level 10, and you pretty much can't rely on stupid Exodus, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, to be all of your normal summonable level 10 shenanigans. However, I did decide to throw together a couple of things down here in the side deck here that we could talk about that maybe you guys at home there could throw in the deck, trying to make it a little more TCG legal. But real quick, I want to go over the extra deck just to make sure I'm not forgetting any of the fun stuff. You pretty much got all the new big spiders from, Premium Gold 3? Oh yeah, big spiders. You got 77, we got Pain Gainer, and we got Ravenous Tarantula. I think that this one's the only one you legitimately make, and then you just slap these on the other ones. So, okay, fine. You got your big Star Scream here, Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. This thing's really good. 3 level 10, a little harder to make, but the deck doesn't have much of a problem doing that. And he nukes your opponent's spells and traps. Really good, and he's like spell speed 4. Your opponent can't respond to with any of that, so you pretty much have to hit him on the summon. And you got some rank 4s in here because Ruffian Railcar is a level 4. Unless, of course, you hit it with Revolving Switchyard, their field spell, which makes him in a level 10. That's just how you go into all this garbage. What the hell is this thing? Oh, you could pop something and do 1,000 burn damage. Okay, it's not so bad, I guess. Anyway, let's go over some of the stuff that was my suggestion for the deck. Starting from the least fun to the most fun, we'll start with Metal Reflex Slime, one of those trap monsters. It's a level 10, so you could totally use it conceivably for XYZ material, because I think that actually still works. I think you can XY, yeah, you can, because the Paleozoic deck, it's all these things. So yeah, you totally use this thing. The other one what you could consider is if you're trying to run terraforming for Revolving Switchyard, you could also make an argument for maybe a one-off mount of the Bound Creator. You could throw in some god cards if you want to too, because this would pretty much make, all your monsters pretty hard to deal with, but you are going into rank 10, so it's and then they got their train connection. This thing you basically stick to a Earth machine type monster or whatever by banishing level 2 level 10s from your graveyard, and it doubles its attack, so it's kind of like a more permanent limit removal. And what does it do? Pierce? Yeah, it also does piercing damage, so that's kind of cool. But the biggest thing that I actually want to talk about is the kaijus, specifically your Jizukiru, the Star Destroying Kaiju. He is a rank 10 machine. He's light, but yeah, who cares? Cool thing is, you can probably play him with something stupid, like, you guys can play these dude, but you're probably playing with, I don't know, like Gamma-Still or something really, really weak. So you give that Gamma-Still to your opponent, give yourself Jizukiru, totally go off. I think Marion and Screencasters actually did a rank 10 kaiju deck, so you probably head over to his channel. Maybe I'll link it in the description. Yeah, I don't know, throw him a bone. But there's other things you could probably do. You do like Trigodia. That could be fun, because like we said, you gotta replace that illegal Night Express Knight, so we gotta we're really reaching here. But Trigodia is kind of fun, because it is a hand trap, and when you take battle damage, you summon this thing, and if you have enough hand advantage, you'll totally have some attack power, and it can steal things from your opponent. That's kind of cool, I guess. But pretty much it's just a giant level 10 monster that you might be able to do something with. And something like Cyber Elaton is kind of neat. It does require light machines, which you don't technically have unless I guess you're doing Jizukiro or something. But, you know, there is some utility there. You know, you could throw some Cyber Dragons or something in this deck, or, I don't know, it's something to make this thing more alive. But it is a big, you know, level 10 machine that you can just slap down, so it might help you with this. Normal summonable level 10s to possibly replace your Night Express Knight could also be Matayan, the Time Lord, which is actually a really cool fairy card that you can normal summon without tributing, and it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. You take no battle damage involving an attack with this card, and at the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can return all monsters on the field to the hand, and then you do a bunch of burn to your opponent for each card returned, and then during the standby phase, it goes back in your deck, so you can't just keep using it. But it's kind of like a giant, huge, what do you call it, Neospatian Grand Mole. This is actually a really cool card. Will Lethio, he texts this into some of his decks once in a while. That's why I even know it exists. It's a fun little card. I think it just got a reprint in premium gold, so it shouldn't be too expensive. This could be really, really fun and deal with some more annoying monsters, because I don't believe this targets. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's really good, but hey, you know, it's an option. And if you were maybe you could throw some dragons in here for your red eyes, but that's probably not valuable. Jizukiro, like I said. Olympic Cyber End Dragon's probably one of the easiest suggestions on my little suggestion list, because all you have to do is banish the Cyber End Dragon from your extra deck, so you gotta make some space. But I would say with 3 copies of Dora and all the spiders and shit, he can make space. You're never making, like in his replays, which I'll show you in a minute, he makes like this, and that's it. You don't need all this other garbage, really. Maybe Dreadnought Railcan and Gustav Max just to finish the game off. But yeah, you could definitely make an argument for Cyber End Dragon, because you are running the revolving switchyard, which would keep this thing from auto-killing itself. So I'm actually surprised he's not running this, frankly. And then if you really want to get super, super techie, uber bricky, but fun, you could probably make a Cosmo Dark Planet. Because remember, you can banish Dark Planet to summon Dark Planet. So, you know, there might be something there. I'm not saying it'd be good, and it's probably shitty, but it would be super fun for somebody to make Cosmo trains. I'm just saying. I might have to do that. But anyway, let's check out some duels. I think this first one totally borks, but he only sent me 3, so I can't be too picky here. Basically, you just play the route car, switch, Trolley Ollie, Durakrang, Gustav Max, or no, that's the other one, Superior Dora, Set Call Haunted, and watch your opponent play Sub-Terrors. Oh boy. Durakrang's kind of cool. Lets you destroy a card, you know, it's got a big attack, lets you make more rank 10s. It's a good card. They definitely needed it. This is one of the ones we got in Dark Illusions, and it would pretty much make the deck work. More trains. Woot. This one's against Pendulum Magicians, so it's clearly a better deck. I'm not sure what kind of Pendulum Magicians this are. What is it? What we got going on here? We got tons of Curans. We got some We got some Dark Magicians in here. Ooh, secret spicy tech. I think that he's just using those to make Evans, I think. I don't know, he doesn't have anything else. But, yeah, the guy's just going ham. Pendulum summon for a bunch. Totally get Solemn Striked. Lol. Well, that's the duel right there. You could be playing Cloudians at this point and still win after that that Solemn Strike, knocking out every single card the guy has. Nice, yeah. But going to this big old thing, pop his scales, which is actually, you know, this thing's really good. It's a shame more decks can't make it, because we don't have Harpy's Feather Duster, which is super frustrating here in the TCG. So any card that's remotely like it is always nice to see. Like, that's why Dark Magic Attack is so good and things like that. So, you know, okay, that guy had to totally quit. That Solemn Warning, or Solemn Strike totally lost him the duel. And I don't remember which this one was. Oh, it was against the Transformer Pyramid deck, Tramids. Or Triamid. Triamid. I don't know. Tramid. Fuck, I don't know. It's Triamid in the TCG. It's Tramid in the OCG. I don't know why they added a vowel. But it's a weird deck that makes a bunch of level 3 rock types. Kinda, and it plays like weird revolving field spells. I tried playing it once. I was like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I frankly didn't care. But I think it can make this thing. Where is it? Yeah, I can make this Gorgonic Guardian, which is actually, look this thing up. This thing's really, really solid of an XYZ. It's just that no deck can make it except Triamid, so there you go. Anyway, back to the duel. We got some rank 10s, rank 10ing all over the damn place, but you got a little Solemn Warning, but that doesn't really matter for this deck, because it definitely spams trains. You're on the rank 10 Express right now. Ah, Trolley, Ollie, and Ruffy Railcar are all so good. It's weird that he's level 4. Ooh, Vanity's Emptiness. Get Shrek'd by your Giant Century of Stone. Woot. 3,700 damage. This thing's at 5k, by the way. That's freaking huge. Like, that's ginormous. That's as big as monsters get, pretty much. Boink. Overkill. Alright guys, that was Ranked Entrains from a PervertMonkey. Thank you for the replays and the deck profile that you didn't send me that I had to use the deck stealer from Yugioh Pro's website in order to get because you're dumb and lame and lazy. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Trains. It's a really cool little deck. I wish Night Express Night was legal. That's really annoying. But we did just get them all, so it's kind of super relevant. And, you know, I figure people might be looking for this deck and might be looking for some suggestions on how to actually play it instead of this garbage thing that's totally illegal. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And remember, guys, if you don't troll, no matter who will, I'll see you guys next time. Mill, Excavate, Glow Bulb, Scarrite, Spore, Star Eater, Slam Over, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Keeper of the Shrine. Alright, here's the next OP move from Ryan. It's so good. It's so good. Tribute set Arc Brave Pass. Oh my god, it's so good.